Well, that was a toothless performance, wasn't it? It was an absolutely shocking performance, if you ask me. But hello, everyone, and welcome to our match reaction to Liverpool's 2-0 defeat against Everton in the Merseyside derby. Of course, the first derby defeat at Anfield for Liverpool since 1999. And just in one word, I am pissed off. Actually, two words, to be fair. I am pissed off. My train of thought for this video is gone. It's totally out of the window for this. This is just straight after the game. And my reaction, I could get very angry in in this reaction. So if you do like the video, then please leave a like on it. And if you're new to the Cop Council, then please hit that subscribe button. But today, absolutely shocking performance from Liverpool. I've been quite on the defensive side after we've lost against Brighton and Burnley, and being quite calm. But today, on Derby Day, you should be hyped up for it. Liverpool should be full of intensity, should be full of energy. And that first half performance was one of the worst performances I think I've seen again this season. And again, we're talking about, just the forward line yet again not performing at all. And this will, I'm going to have a go at the likes of Bobby Firmino. Absolutely terrible performance from him. I love Sadio Mane, but an absolute shocking performance from him. Just trying to overcomplicate things like all the time throughout this game. Mo Salah, non-existent, apart from maybe once or twice where he had like a good opportunity, I believe, with him and Shaqiri in the second half. And apart from that, it was just an all-round terrible performance. It's frustrating because it's just another performance, another result where Liverpool have just not turned up again. And I know that many people will be, angry at the second goal. I know a lot of people will. I'm angry at the second goal. We will talk about that in a little bit, but just the first half and, Richarlison, getting in between Jordan Henderson and Kabak and scoring, it was a good goal. We can't argue against that. Richarlison, got in between the lines between Kabak and Jordan Henderson and scored. And it was a good goal. I can't argue against that. But just the lack of movement from the squads. Just, I know we were playing against the wind, and I'm not making the wind as an excuse at all in this video, but Liverpool just didn't get into rhythm at all. Trent trying to put balls, across over to Robbo, that didn't work. Trying to put, balls up for Mo, that didn't work. And it was just that for the entirety of the first half. It was just nothing was working. And Liverpool just didn't want to change anything neither. Like Liverpool, it was just plan A and it didn't work. And you would think as well from the such good performance against Leipzig in the Champions League, you would think tonight would have been a lot different as well. And it just wasn't tonight. And it just so infuriating. Realistically, and I may seem a bit down and a bit defeated because now Liverpool in top four looks very much apart at the moment. Maybe Champions League, maybe winning the Champions League is probably our best bet at the minute for winning, for being a part of the Champions League at least. Remember, sometime this time last year where Liverpool had qualified for the Champions League, quicker than anyone else in history, and now here we are, and we might not even be in the Champions League next season, which it just can't happen. If we want to move forward, if we want to, challenge again next season and refocus and regroup, we need the Champions League at a bare minimum, and that is plain up fact. But what can Liverpool do? Just wait for Diogo Jota to come back. That was what was missing tonight. In my opinion, we just needed that killer instinct in the middle of the park. I know that Mo tried his best in the second half with Shaqiri. I know Shaqiri come on for Curtis Jones, and we kind of played in between a 4-3-3 and a 4-2-3-1, and it kind of worked. It was relentless in the second half, and fair play to us. I know I've just, said what a abysmal performance, which it was, but we did, step up the tempo a little bit in that second half, just trying and trying to work things out. But I'm going to talk about the penalty, which for me is a shocking decision. I don't know how, right? And I seriously do not get how and why that has been given as a penalty. Trent has tried to make a tackle. Calvert-Lewin and Trent, they're both running from the halfway line. I believe it's a 2-on-2 with Kabak and Phillips. And then you've got Trent and Calvert-Lewin running forward. And, Calvert-Lewin, he wins the battle, but Trent, he slides in, tries to block the shot. The shot gets blocked. I think by Kabak, and then Calvert-Lewin runs into Trent, and it's a penalty. Okay, it'll get changed by VAR. He looks at it once, and it still doesn't get overturned. And this will split decisions, and this isn't, trying to, paint over the cracks of, Liverpool would have lost today either way, 1-0, but how on earth is that given as a penalty? I would never know, and I don't care if anyone argues with me in the comment section. If you think differently, of course, let me know in the comments. But for me, it's never a penalty. I should never have ever been given as a penalty. And of course, after that, we knew, didn't we? It was game over then. Could Liverpool have done anything different? Yes, of course. Naby Keita was back. Don't know why we didn't use him. Don't know why we didn't bring on Divock Origi sooner and try and change things up. And to be awfully honest, though, it's just frustration. This is pure frustration for us, realistically, because I'm just so sick and tired of this Liverpool team not performing. I know that the fans are not there. I know we've got injuries with Van Dijk. I know we've got, Jordan Henderson's now out. Looks to be a hamstring problem for Hendo, which, is awful, obviously. But, the 17th centre-back pairing this season with Kabak and Phillips playing together, which is outrageous. And I don't think any team can say that they've, had to put up with things like this, because they haven't. They haven't had to put up with having 17 partnerships. It's ridiculous. And quite honest with you, I think that probably in the next game now we should just have two centre backs starting. Hendo is probably going to be out now for maybe a week, maybe two, might even be longer than that. It might be a long-term injury. We don't know yet. Like I said, I'm doing this straight after the game, so I've not been able to check what Jurgen has said, but we desperately need Diogo Jota back, in my personal opinion. We're missing that striker instinct. I think from maybe next season onwards, Bobby Firmino is going to get removed from that, number 9 role, because yes, he moves everything around, and yes, without Bobby Firmino, the system wouldn't work. But I just think it's time to maybe change something around, because for me, again, tonight, Bobby was not there at all. Sadio, shocking performance. I think that was probably Sadio's worst performance for Liverpool in his Liverpool career. I thought Sadio was very, very shocking tonight. Thiago, I thought he was good in the second half. Trying with turning balls into Robbo and trying to get that through ball into the front three, but overall, it was a toothless performance and a shocking performance. And I know now that we've got a couple of days away and then we go again, but realistically, we need to get a move on. If we want top 4, if we want to fight for this, then we're going to have to get a move on. Because you got Chelsea. I know Chelsea dropped points, but you got Everton on level points with us with a game in hand. Chelsea, they're ahead of us, and you've got other teams as well, progressing forward, and we just need to get our act together now as soon as possible and as fast as possible as well. But to talk a little bit about Everton, for me, man of the match, in my personal opinion, for the blue and white shites anyway, was Michael Keane. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. He had Sadio in his back pocket, and to be fair play to Everton. They managed to, beat us. Finally, you managed to beat Liverpool at Anfield, which, I know that's been, a dreaded thing for Everton over the last couple of years. Well, I say last couple of years, it's been 20 plus years since you beat us at Anfield, but, fair play to him. I can't say much more than that, to be awfully honest with you. And for me, man of the match in general was Michael Keane. I thought he was absolutely fantastic for them tonight. But I've also seen as well, people asking me, Klopp out? Never, never. He won us the Premier League, he won us the Champions League, and I will stick by this man until the end because he is the man, plain and simple. He is the man. And I don't want to hear anyone going, oh, but we've lost like 4 league games now at home and blah blah blah. And we've got it could even be more. I think it's 5 now. Realistically, I think it's 4 though. To be awfully honest with you, but look, I don't want to hear it. I seriously don't want to hear it. This man, he turned us from doubters to believers to begin with, and I think he'll do it again, without a shadow of a doubt. And we just move on now. Yes, it'll probably take a couple of days for us to, overcome and not forget or not remember, sorry, about this result against Everton, but. Look, we go again. I've probably just ranted on this video, which I probably have, but it was just a pathetic performance tonight, and Liverpool just need to get a grip of themselves. As soon as we have Thiago back and we have Fabinho, I meant, sorry, and Thiago Jota as well, the better for Liverpool, because I do think as soon as Jota is fit and ready to go, I think he walks straight into this team because we've missed him so much. And to think about it now, that no, not Atalanta, sorry, the Michelin game, that he did get injured in, what a waste now that was, because we've just missed him so much, haven't we, over the last couple of weeks. And yeah, it's just a built-up frustration, and a frustrating video to make. Realistically, I don't want to make it, and I don't really want to, put it too much of a downer for you guys. But I am feeling it right now. I'm feeling very, very down because we've gone from being at the highest level last season to now being, just useless and pathetic, realistically, and it is frustrating, and I can't even talk because I'm that pissed off. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. If you did enjoy the video, then please leave a like. It'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, if you don't want to subscribe, then that's fair enough. But yeah, if you could, it'd be massively appreciated as always. But until next time, guys, that is going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council. And yeah, we just go again and move on, to the next game. But yeah, see you later.